Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Keep It Real MMA. Obviously, like I haven't uploaded in 2 days. It's been tough going, man. There's been nothing going on for 2 weeks, and then I got to cover two fucking women's fights. Two women main event cards after 2 weeks, but yeah, nothing's been going on. But what has happened is that Kevin Holland has I seen his Instagram that he's retiring before 30. He's got his money, now he's dipping. Now, I don't believe this for a fucking second. This is negotiation tactics because he's frustrated because Daniel Rodriguez and Neil Magny's been booked. Well, not booked, but they're looking to book it. That's why they're doing that. Now, he's obviously frustrated because he asked for that scrap. Fair play to him, yeah. He asked for that scrap straight after he took on Hamzat. He said he wants that scrap. And he said, like, look, I just want that fight because that was the original fight anyway. And I just want it. And blah, 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 yeah. He deserves it. Because, well, he said either that or Wonderboy. And he deserves it because Wonderboy's coming off of 2 losses in a row. He just fought the number 3 guy on short notice with no preparation. You know, his kryptonite is fucking wrestling. Wonderboy's not a wrestler. Give him Wonderboy. I mean, both strikers going at it. Or the Daniel Rodriguez fight, which was the original fight happening anyway. And then they're looking at giving him Neil Magny, Daniel Rodriguez. It makes no sense. So, obviously, like, that's what's going on there. So, he's probably very frustrated and pissed off, which is understandable. Like, and I know he's got like this car club going on that he wants to start. So like, it seems like he got real plans outside. But I still don't think he's gonna retire. This could age very, 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 very poorly, and I could get shown up here, and he actually might actually retire. But I don't think he's gonna retire. Personally, I don't think he's gonna retire. That's just my opinion, though. Like, I could be completely wrong. Like I said, I don't think he's going to retire. I think it's a negotiation tactic to get the fight that he wants. Because he can't get Daniel Rodriguez now, supposedly, if they do make him versus Neil Magny. So I think is going to happen is he's going to keep doing this until Dana says, okay, I'll give you Wonderboy. That's what I think. Because think about it this way, right? He would have spent all of this time working on his takedown defense, working on his wrestling, his grappling, even sharpening his jiu-jitsu even further, working on his strike, like getting this good, building himself up into the welterweight, building himself down into the welterweight division. You know what I mean? I know when he can get ranked, he was number 10 at middleweight. You know what I mean? So he knows that he can do this, and he can go on a win streak. I mean, he beat 2 guys in a row at welterweight. He happened to lose to a wrestler he didn't prepare for, right? But he's constantly working, and now he's not the type of guy to get his confidence shattered from that because he knows his wrestling sucks. He knows that from the start. He knows his wrestling's fucking shit. So it's not that Hamza. People need to stop, saying like Hamza took his soul. Camshot didn't take shit off him, bro. Camshot didn't do fuck all. Simple as. He done nothing. It had nothing to do with that fight. I think what it is because they won't give him Wonderboy and they won't give him Daniel Rodriguez. I think that's what it is. And can you really blame Daniel Rodriguez for taking Neil Magny over Holland? Not really, because it is Daniel Rodriguez's career now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is his own career. He's 35 years old. You know what I mean? He's got to move up in the rankings, man, and he's been given a higher step up. Well, who would he rather fight? The guy outside the rankings or the guy in the rankings? Of course he's going to fight the guy in the top 10. So you can't really blame Rodriguez for that. But even Rodriguez said he's up for the rematch with Li Jingliang. But I'm assuming they didn't give him that, and they just gave him Neil Magny. He said, you want Neil Magny? He said, yeah. So it's nothing to do with what Camshot did. It's nothing to do with what fucking anything else of that bullshit. I think what it is a negotiation tactic. And now he thinks he can't get Rodriguez, so I think it's a tactic to get Wonderboy. And I think he is frustrated because he does deserve the Daniel Rodriguez fight because that was the fight that was going to happen anyway. And Daniel Rodriguez got a robbery decision. So it is what it is. But guys, like, you could be sympathetic for Kevin Holland in a way, like I am, but it doesn't compare to Li Jingliang, man. He probably got fucked over, man. He had the biggest name in his career, probably getting paid the most he's ever been paid against Tony Ferguson, and then he's not allowed to fight Tony Ferguson anymore. All of a sudden, he's fucking fighting Daniel Rodriguez with a 10-pound weight advantage over him. Lee still wins all 3 rounds clearly, gets robbed, and that's it. It's bullshit. Because he won't get paid his win money for that. So what I can say for that is, like I said, Li Jingliang deserves a ranked guy. Like I said, he deserves a ranked guy. Obviously, he's a guy that's actually lost to Neil Magny. I can't remember. I said he should fight somebody. Yeah, Vicente Luque. I said he should fight Vicente Luque, in my opinion. If we want to give Rodriguez Magny, I guess, okay, cool. But on the flip side, give Holland Wonderboy. I mean, and then give Cumshot Colby. That's what I would do. I'll stop saying Cumshot, I'll say Hamza. It's just funny. But, no, actually, no, fuck yeah, I call him Cumshot, fuck all of you. But yeah, so, like, it's such a weird situation going on. Like, it's a strange negotiation tactic because it hasn't proved to work the best. It didn't work for Henry Cejudo. You know what I mean? It didn't work for what's his name? It did work for like a lot of fighters though. I can't really name Eddie off the top of my head. It didn't work for Conor either because I think Conor did it for some sort of reason. I don't think he got it. So, like these fighters, man, these high profile fighters, like ain't really like. Can you really call Henry Cejudo a draw? Not really, but no, you can't at all. But like, it hasn't really proven to work. Dana doesn't handle well with people saying they're gonna retire, man. My lip is split. Yeah, I can hate that. But yeah, Dana doesn't handle, doesn't take well to people, saying that they're gonna retire and shit like that. But I'm glad he got plans outside, so maybe he will, and this might age poorly, but I don't see him retiring. I see them giving him Wonderboy now. I think if there's one person that can get it, be the anomaly and get it to work is Holland, because it's just, and I know everybody loved Conor and everybody likes watching fight and he puts on exciting fights, but I generally think that it would work for Holland because Holland isn't asking for a title shot like Conor was off of losses. He isn't asking for a number 1 contender or anything like that. He's asking for Wonderboy, a striker who happens to be in the rankings. That's what he's asking for. And the fact that he took Hamzat on Cumshot on a 3 on a day's notice, less than a day's notice, number 3 in the world, with no preparation. You've got to give him some sort of reward for this, and yeah, I'm happy. I think if somebody can make it work, it was him, but I don't know if he'll make it work. Maybe Dana will give him a striker or a decent name from this, but I don't know if he'll get Wonderboy or Rodriguez off of it. But yeah, man, but still, I'm sticking by my guns. The person who was fucked over the most was Li Jingliang. So, yeah. And it's funny how the guy who should be getting punished is the guy benefiting off of it, which is Hamzat. He's got a whole new persona he can pursue now, being a bad guy. And on top of that, he's now probably going to get Colby. The only way that Colby and Cumshot doesn't happen is if Cumshot misses weight again. So it's just one of those, man. He's such a fucking weight bully. But it is what it is. But I know Doctor told him to stop thing. And I think he was told to miss weight because of they wanted to make it Diaz versus Ferguson. I think that's what it was. But, or maybe an actual doctor did come in and tell him to stop. But he didn't look drawn out at all. He didn't look like he was suffering or like he was struggling to make the weight. Because he was 178. So he was clearly cut in the process of cutting weight. A lot of weight. He weighs 200 odd pounds. So he was clearly, because don't forget, he's a big middleweight. And he was cutting a lot of weight to make welterweight. And he was 178, so he'd already cut a shit ton of weight. He had 8 pounds left to go. So, but he didn't look that drawn out. So I think what happened was that he was actually having a decent weight cut, I think. And even though he's a fucking weight bully, and I think Dana told him to stop because of this and that. But still, the reason I'm still, on Hamzat's ass for this is because he just showed no remorse. He was just smiling and laughing like it weren't his fault. Or like he expected people to be okay with it. So even though my theory kind of contradicts what I'm saying about Hamza right now. It's just the reason I'm still saying it and saying that it doesn't contradict is because the way that Hamza reacted when he knew he missed weight, like he was laughing and smiling, like as if people should be okay with it. He's like, "Oh, fuck all of you," like it's like, what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, but it's funny how he's the one that's allowed to benefit. Him and Diaz were the one benefiting. But yeah, but you know, like and Ferguson in a way, because let's be honest, Leach would have killed him, and Rodriguez benefits off a robbery decision and fake stats put his way, and Holland benefits in a way because he gets paid a shit ton of money to do this. A shit ton of money to do this. Let's be real. He even admitted it, saying that he got paid and now he's out. He got paid a shit ton of money to do this, and he may not get a big fight, and that's the part where he gets fucked over. But look at Leach. What did Leach get? Nothing. So that's what I think about it anyway, guys. Let me know what you think. If you're new, please like and subscribe. Appreciate every single one of you that subscribe and like, man. Small community slowly growing. Thank you. I appreciate you all. Obviously, I've been getting a couple of people commenting on my videos, bro. That SM show, whatever the fuck you are, bro. Like, I think it's like two guys that like react, that, you know, do watch alongs and shit like that, bro, and stuff like that. Look, right, don't come on my page commenting shit, right, when you just clearly don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because if you guys don't know, he came onto my Whittaker versus Vettori reaction video, and essentially they were saying like, oh, you're a casual, because I said that Whittaker versus Adesanya 2 was a robbery, which it was. And their main point as to why it wasn't a robbery was because Whittaker jabbed and ran away the entire fight. He said something like, you can't jab and run away the entire fight and expect to beat the champ that way. Now, first of all, like, I'm not going to go deep into this, but first of all, just because he's the champion doesn't give him any special privilege over the general rules and judging criteria of MMA for a start. Second of all, isn't that what Adesanya does? He leg kicks at range and runs away. But that's okay, right? Because he's the champ. That's fine, yeah? And he said that all the rounds he's seen Whittaker winning was 5. Now, nothing happened in round 2, but Whittaker was landing the clearly more damaging shots, so he wins off effective striking. Whittaker clearly won round 4, and the fact that he's seen him clearly win, only seen him win in round 5 and not 4, is scary to me, because round 4 was the most definitive round that Whittaker won, because the striking was dead even, and he took Adesanya down and attempted a submission, which got him the win off effective grappling. That was the most easy round to score in the entire fight. And then round 5, like, obviously, well, no, round 1 was the easiest to score because obviously Adesanya knocked him down. But round 5, Whittaker clearly won that too, but not as clear as the 4th, but it was 2-4-5, which by judging criteria, that's a robbery because he didn't win. But, you know, the judges didn't give him the win. So, like obviously, I'm not going to shit on your page or nothing, bro, but, like, just don't come on my page, right, talking shit, commenting shit like that, saying that I'm a casual and this and that. You clearly don't know how to score a fight based off of that, because you're giving the champion special privilege just because he's a champion. And second of all, you're saying that I'm a casual, and Whittaker didn't win a single round, but the only round you could see him winning is the 5th, because he getting backed up the entire time. Octagon control didn't come into it because they never had to go that far because there were strikes being landed. So, I mean, like I said, bro, I'm not going to say too much about it, but yeah, fucking just shut up. Like, do you know what I mean? Stupid shit. But yeah, anyway, guys, appreciate you all. See you guys in the next video. Peace.